Good evening, YouTubers, fellow reloaders, collectors, hobbyists, and those who can appreciate fine old machines. And for those of you who've been following my green machine journey, this is a very special and unique unboxing because I'm going to venture out to say you're not going to find another one like this, period. And this all happened as a result of somebody watching my previous barn find green machine recondition series. And they reached out to me saying, hey, I've got a reloader. If you're interested, love to sell it to you. So we started going back and forth, exchanging messages, and my basic message was, what brand, model, and caliber. And his comment back was Green Machine, 38/357, new in box. And I'm like, wait, nobody's got new in box. These are 40 years old. So after we exchanged more messages and then finally talked, yes, so we have moved from what I would call barn find, my first green machine, to I'm going to call this a closet find. And this gentleman communicated to me that his neighbor had this sitting in his closet since 1982. This is 41 years old. In fact, if you can see the date on the shipping label, it's July 2nd, 82 for $6.79. And then there's another one, July 2nd, 82 for $9. So, and then a third label, July 2nd, 82 for $1.50. So this box was about $17 to ship back in 1982. I'm not sure what $17 shipping in 82 means today, but a lot more. And there was this box as well. And I've covered up his address information. Both of the addresses match. And I think it's just freaking amazing because I'm guessing Huntington was the company. But when you look, and we will look, trust me, we'll open this one last. I'll call this one the extras. When you look inside here, when somebody says new in box, my first thought is it was put back in its box. It's not necessarily new in box. A lot of people confuse new in box with box. New in box means just that, new. It's in the box. Now, the box may have been open, but it's not used. It's not assembled. It's not lightly used. It's untouched in box, unremoved from box. And when he said, yeah, you can look at the newspaper packing in the box, and it is very legible, and again, back in 1982. So when I open the box, there's a packing slip. Look at this. Look at the condition of this manual. I mean, it's so unused that it doesn't even, bend open. And if you've seen previous videos where I had a very oily version of this manual that I was still salivating over, this is just incredible. No other words. Incredible. And the packing slip, and again, I will keep the name information off. In fact, let's see what I can use to hide that. It's from Natchez. I don't know if I'm pronouncing that right. Back in Tennessee, and I've ordered stuff from them. And again, when you look at the date, July 1st, 1982, it shipped out the next day via UPS. Cash on delivery. I don't even know if COD is a thing now. RCBS green machine, $308. Little Dandy Rotor number, and boy, I hope that's in here because that would be cool. Number 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Look at the cost of the little dandy rotors, $2.80 each. Those are about $20 to $30 a piece today, depending on where you get them. And there was a catalog as well, and 75 cents for insurance. So the total amount of this box came to $336, $1.50 for handling. Shipping was $15.79. COD charge $1.50. Weight 38 pounds. $15, 38 pounds. Balance due COD. Again, I don't know if UPS still does COD. That used to be a thing when I was young. But look at that. I mean, this sample dummy round was produced after final assembly to ensure your green machine was functioning correctly when shipped from the factory. Should you experience difficulty in obtaining acceptable ammunition, please reread the instruction manual carefully. If the results are still unsatisfactory, please send us 5 sample rounds, no primer or powder, with a letter explaining the problem in detail. That's kind of interesting. Again, when you look at, all right, what do we have here? We're stepping back in time a little bit. Kroger's meat. I'm looking for a date. Not seeing a date. Oh, here we go. So, June 9th, 1982. Again, packing material. This was, looks like some graduation stuff. More packing material. Let me give you a little peek in it. Wow. Yeah, you can see this. I mean, this looks, there's a little bit of rust here, but that's because it's, I don't know that it's ever been out of this box. More newspaper material. Yeah, the bolts. This one looks a little rusty. That one looks great. So I'm going to say that there's rust from sitting. It's very clear this dandy rotor's never been used. And based on, I'm a little leery on taking this out right now, based on how clean these plastic case tubes are, output bin, press cover, original press cover, and ooh, that looks like, this is another, I'm going to see if this is the same kind of date. June 9th, 1982, Wednesday. Where was I in 1982? I was still in high school. My summer year between junior and senior year. This looks like the primer. Miscellaneous parts enclosed. We have an Omark Industries. We have a free hat. I wonder if I send that in, if I could get my free hat. My good old boy. I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing in today's world. All right, so you can see the wood base. So that wood base is standard with these machines. It definitely is standard. All right, so I'm going to take this box out, which might be all those dandy rotors. Oh, that's heavy. And I'm going to guess that I was correct because it says rotors enclosed. Oh, that's It's interesting. This is some old cardboard. Let's see what... Wow. These dandy rotors are all still in their box. That is wicked cool. There's a little damaged little hole on the box here. Let me take out the number 9, because the number 9 is what I use for 45 ACP on my other green machine. Look at that. That's in better condition than the one I ordered from Amazon, and no rust in there either. Then I ordered from Amazon that came in a little green bag. Wow. That is cool. So there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 2, 4, 6, 8. There are 10 rotors. And at today's prices, that's almost $300 in rotors. Let's go back to, there's 2 things in here. There's the primer. Wow. Yeah, that is brand spanking new. Brand spanking new, obviously. Whoop. And we have Gunslick. Gunslick is cool. I've seen this before. They used to come in hoppies. And this is a, not a plastic tube, a metallic tube. A little bit of rust, because this has been sitting in a closet for 41 years. 41 years. And there is the machine. And we will have to figure out a way how to get that out. But we won't be doing that on film because everything's in the way. So this is a beyond wow factor. What we have here is, oh, there's a couple things here. I'm going to guess that used to be a rubber band. Okay, so we have the cover. We have what looks to be a primer tray. And I'm still thinking that was a rubber band. Wow. We have an original bottle that might have been inserted when the press was tested. We have some miscellaneous pieces, which are unlabeled. They look to be springs, a bullet seating, decapping pin kind of thing, C-clamp, E-clamp. We have some cool little tools, some rusted Allen wrenches, a brush to it has been very bented. We have another one of these. I don't know what the F this is. Case transfer adjustment gauge. I don't know how to I don't know what that means, other than the fact that it's a case transfer adjustment gauge. Again, this is untouched, dusty, no damage, no anything. The output bin. And this is a primer transfer adjustment gauge. Okay, I saw this in one of my recent videos that had a bunch of parts that I didn't know what it was. I thought it was like the small primer. Primer transfer adjustment gauge. Interesting. And all of those were in the green bin, which will go back in the green bin. I thought that was kind of interesting. I guess maybe the idea behind this is to put the primers on here, flip them, jiggle them to flip them, and then tilt this up and rotate this so that it goes into maybe shakes them into that. Looks like we have a little boogwad there. I don't know what that is. But yeah, this is just, that's beautiful. Beautiful. Again, a little bit of rust from, I mean, you could tell this is never seen a primer. And it's also a lot tighter than my other 45 HCP version. Going to keep the miscellaneous enclosed parts together. All right, so there's one more item here that I'm having difficulty reaching, that I'm going to try to reach. And I think is incredibly cool. And you probably can't see it on video, but in the corner, where is, everything's in the way. In the corner, what can I use that is probably not metallic? No, it's not. Fudgy. It's the bullet. It's the sample dummy round that I want to grab, and I'm going to grab. So naturally everything's in the effing way. Gonna take some pliers. Fudger. Blue tape. Try and rotate it to a oh wow, that's too cool. Wow, that looks like a live primer. Huh. Well, it looks just like the picture. This dummy round was produced while functioning when should you experience. Wow, yeah, that looks like a live primer 38 special. That's too. Oh, you bitch! All right, well, at least it didn't go in the corner. That's too cool. That goes in the little green box. All right, I will put this on the ground and figure out how I'm going to open or get this out and then put it on the bed. All right, so as you can see, this is beyond crystal clear. I don't see rust. Well, let me rephrase that. Rust in the sense of this looks like time rust or because of the packing. I don't see pitting. It's press number 5,100 and change. This, again, I made a video about these boards, these bases, and the fact that they all had this 45-degree cut on all four ends, all four corners. This looks to have a stamp date of June 15th. You can make out the 9 and 8, and they're very faint 2. So this is June 15th, 1982. I don't know if this is 1H, Larry, LH, Larry, whatever. These were in the bottom. Actually, I don't know. Can you see that? Right here, there's the date, and there's, I don't know, is that the person's initials? Looks like they have wing nuts. And again, the tubes, absolutely pristine. The greenness. Again, I'm not sure what these are. Don't know. And there's wing nuts on the back as well. So we're going to loosen the lock and we're going to cycle it. Or not. That is not moving. That is not moving. And I do not want to force anything. Oh, there we go. That has not moved in 41 years. Very smooth. The tightness, I'm going to say, is due to, you can see the, whatever, maybe you can't, but I can, the oil that's varnished in the back, again, needs a cleaning, but wow. OMFG. You know what I think I'm going to do? I am going to coat this for posterity's sake. That is very, very cool. Yeah. Beautiful. Absolutely stunning. Doesn't look like. I don't know if yeah, this doesn't look like the powder drop is rotating. Not gonna mess with it right now. It is absolutely stunning. This is the first time it's ever come out of its cage, its box, since July of 1982, almost 41 years ago. Yeah. We're in March. No, we're in April. May, June, July. 3 more months. 41 years. Wow. All right. Let's see if the lock works. Yes, it does. Put this, that's just too cool. All right, so there was one more box of surprises, and that was this one. This one has a date of February 23rd, 1984. So I find that interesting that if this was in the closet since 1982, why would you buy this stuff? It's another old box. Wow. So we have here the green output tray. And what we've got here is it's officially called an ammunition catcher box. Still in the cellophane. The ammunition catcher box. And some more parts. So we will keep the ammunition catcher box there. And this is, so in addition to being called officially the Green Machine, this was known internally, and obviously because of this part, it doesn't say Green Machine Primer Feed Index Wheel Small. It says PRT. And I've seen internal memos at RCBS that refer to the Green Machine as the PRT, the Progressive Reloading Tool. So that's kind of cool. Where are you going to find this made in USA? That's rare enough right there. So there's another. So our friend here who put this in the closet 41 years ago decided he might need some extra pieces to augment the pieces he never opened. That is cool business. Let's put that in there like that. I'm speechless. Just speechless. This will require very little cleaning. If anything, very light touches. And then it might go back in the box for the next 41 years. We'll see. But yeah, it definitely needs a little TLC with, God, it's just brand new. Look at that. Might need a little TLC. Amazing. Absolutely amazing. Speechless. For those of you who like the old barn find / this one's going to be the closet find. Amazing. And in keeping with RCBS, the die, the crimp die is stamped 82, and so is the sizing decap die, which was an RCBS thing back in the day. I don't know if they still do that, but they used to stamp the year date, two-digit date code on the top of their dies. So what we have here is some amazing stuff. This looks like a different design on the Dandy. It's also a different color than my other Dandies. Very cool. This is some original OG RCBS Green Machine OG. Beyond cool. Later, folks.